Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Evil Graffiti 902 Stories here, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a little different than the other ones. Sorry. As for basically, it's not really involving graffiti nor smoking. It does involve smoking, but yeah, no, I guess it would be a smoking video. Although I don't know why I said that, but anyway, I'm gonna move on into it. So basically, this happened about, I'd probably say, a year and a half ago, maybe two at this point. I was going to the high school that I previously had attended before I kind of dropped out. And I don't know, it just started off pretty much like any other day. I woke up on the couch because, it's a long story, but I didn't have my own room, so I slept on the couch at my dad's, where I lived. And pretty much I had to take the bus to school. I took the bus early morning, really hated it. Took a toke or two before I left. You know how the saying goes, you know how it is. Just regular day. It was cold as hell though. I remember that. It was chilly. And I don't know, it was strangely chilly because it was just the start of fall, school had just started up. So it was more close to summer, but anyway. Needless to say, goes on. I get to school and I wind up going to my classes for once. I hated every single minute of it. My English teacher's pretty dope though. She was from Jamaica. She was actually really cool. I always asked her a bunch of questions about Jamaica and shit because I love Jamaica. Yeah, nothing to do with being a stoner. I just think it's beautiful. But anyway, pretty much. I don't know how your guys' school works, but for me, basically we had two classes, a break, 15-minute break. You can go do what you wanted. Two more classes, lunch, and then two more classes. That's how my school was. And so basically it was that first break, and I'm sitting here thinking I'm basically coming down. I'm thinking I need to find a toke bad. I was full fiend mode, and well, I found a toke. Shout out to I don't know if you watched the video or if you remember who you are, but you know who you are if you did, and shout out to you because you were there for this part of the story that happened at lunch. And so I go to my classes, and it's not that I was burning out. I could just definitely use a toke again because I had just gotten into math, and I struggle the most with math. So yeah, I really wanted another toke. So I actually wound up spotting off the same person that gave me the tokes at I'm gonna call it recess. And yeah, it was dope. Well, obviously that's where I spotted, but no, it was cool. And me and my friends, and we all just start walking down the trail. I don't know why, but I've watched all of these storytime stoner YouTubers, and they all have similar layout, and it's true. If I had still gone to the school that I had went to what was it, 3-4 years, where the first time smoking weed in the graffiti, this wouldn't count. But because I went to this school, now I can say this, I had a trail. There was a path across the street, and at the end of the path there's it's a fireman's training thing. I don't know why it's there, but basically along the path there's a hell of a lot of different paths. It takes you to an actual town walking path, and then into the woods, and there was our regular one, but we didn't want to go there for some fuck reason. So we wind up going up, and we're the first ones out. Honest to God, I'm pretty sure I skipped and got out for lunch early just so I could pick up. Which, don't do that, kids. I would never do that now, just because being in a school for so long, realizing how much it's honestly screwed me over. It's yeah, I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, don't do what I did, kids. But needless to say, I skipped and did that, and me and my friends, we were all just alright, well, let's go down the trail, match a little bit, and smoke. And I'm alright, I'm down, let's do it. So, we start walking, and we go down the trail a bit and to the right. And this trail, mind you, and it also being a cold day in fall, like, it was really marshy and, like, a little frosty, so it was just horrible. Like, you could lose your shoe in the mud. It was bad. But there's this guy sitting there, and, like, nobody is ever down here. Like, nobody comes down here because nobody knows about it except for us teenagers. Then there's this dude, and he's got a long beard, and he's got long hair and glasses, like the classic, like, just Cheech and Chong stoner, like, it's just the, I think he either had a hat like this, like, not a Raiders hat, but, like, just a flat cap or a beanie. But the dude literally was sitting there, and he was, like, doing this, and we all just start walking, and we see him in the woods, and we're like, what's that guy doing? Is he gonna, like, shoot it? Like, I don't know what, I didn't think the dude was gonna shoot us. I mean, I thought maybe, you know, he was hiding there, but I didn't think he was gonna shoot us or stab us or come at us or nothing. I thought maybe he'd yell at us, like, hey, get the fuck away from me, I don't want anybody around me. But I don't know, like, two of the girls, my girlfriend, well, my girlfriend wasn't saying, but two of the girls and one of the guys was like, yeah, what if he does, and, like, the other two guys were like, no, he's not gonna, I'm going up here to smoke, you coming? And I'm like, yeah, I'm coming. And we go up, and this dude's like, oh, hey, I didn't hear the bell go. And he's like, and because you can, like, it's close enough, it's across the street, but it's close enough to where you can hear the bell go, loud ass bells. But I'm literally sitting there, and he's like, I didn't hear the bell, I didn't think nobody would be down here, like, I didn't think people really still came down here anyway. And we were like, well, what do you mean? He was like, well, I used to go to the school, like, it's that school over there, like, 5 years ago, and I don't know, we always used to just come down here and smoke. We've been coming down here and smoke, like, ever since I started going to school about 7 years ago. And I'm like, this is an old spot, holy shit. Like, how many schools have generations of smoke spots? Like, it really just, I don't know, it intrigued me. But he just started telling us all these stories. Like, there was this one time, one girl smoked weed for the first time. Mind you, this was, like, this would have definitely been back in, like, the mid-2000s. He told us, like, this one time this girl smoked too much, and she, like, tripped the fuck out and thought she was dying, and she thought the weed was gonna kill her, and started, like, everybody, like, just took her to the head of the trail, called 911, and kind of dipped, because weed was illegal as fuck. And she didn't rat, apparently, I guess. But there was another time where there was a huge fight, like 12 kids going at it at each other. And, like, I asked the principal about, like, would you know if there was anything about it? And she was like, well, no, I wasn't working here long enough, but go ask Mr. Olson. I'm going to call him. And he was, like, the oldest teacher. Truck went by. Don't know if you could hear it. But he was, like, the oldest teacher at the school. And I asked him, and he was like, yes, that happened. There was a 12-kid brawl, and one kid got punched so hard, the ambulance had to come, and a couple kids got hurt. And, like, I was just, like, this teacher just fact-checked everything this dude said about our smoke spot. And, like, I was like, well, how did the school get involved? And he was like, well, a lot of the kids limped themselves back and ratted that spot out. So, I don't know, it was just so cool to, like, like, just, it's so cool to hear the history about it. And you know what? I'm not saying go and talk to strangers, but if you're in a group and you and your, like, friends are, like, hiking, like, a spot you guys usually go to and there's somebody there, if you're in a group, just, like, walk in, just do your own separate thing. If he seems friendly or she seems friendly, like, if they seem friendly, just be like, hey, what's going on? I hope you don't mind if we're doing what we're doing. And, like, you know what? Maybe they'll just be as friendly as this guy, and you might learn some history about, like, your spot. I don't know. I don't go to that spot anymore, but it's just so dope to me. Like, the people you meet, you know. This is, yeah, you get what I mean, though. This is a bit of a different story time, but I mean, we all wound up smoking. Like, I don't know, he was a really cool guy. He had his joint, like, he old school, like, rolled the joint. I think he was using zigzags, which was just even more OG in my opinion. I love the zigzags. I don't know, but this dude is just really cool. I mean, we were all using bongs. We were all like, you want to hit the bong? You want? But, like, that was stupid of us because, like, we don't know what this guy has. But we were like, you want to hit the bong? He was like, no, I don't hit glass. I just use papers. We all respected it, but yeah, moral of that story, I guess, would have to be, don't judge a book by its cover, because a lot of the people there thought that this dude was going to stab us, and in reality, he just sat around for 20 minutes smoking with us, told us a bunch of stories about her spot, and we all learned something new. Something that school never would have taught us, to tell you that. I mean, it's nothing that's going to help us for the job, but it's still, it's our heritage. But, yeah. I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm not going to ask for likes or nothing. Like, just you guys viewing it is honestly just enough for me. If you have any comments on anything you would like to see, you know, video suggestions, story time suggestion, like maybe see if I got something along the lines. You know, I'm always open. But yeah, basically, I just want to say, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I really do enjoy making these videos. Yeah. Other than that, don't judge a book by its cover. Have a good day. Stay snazzy. Peace.